Covering news where you live. This is 5 News.
Well, hey, thank you for joining us here for the latest news where you live. I'm Joe Ellison. A new update after the Arkansas Department of Education decided on how to move forward in regards to calendar changes for the remainder of the academic school year. The board approved changing the school calendar from a certain number of days to a certain number of hours. 30 districts in Arkansas can now move forward with making the change, while 89 other districts must wait on a decision from their local school boards. The change means schools can start the day earlier or later to make up any missed snow days. And the Fayetteville City Council appointed Mark Kenyon to the Walton Arts Center Council last year, but he's still not serving on it. The city attorney wrote a memo saying that lack of action is an affront on the city's authority. Kenyon says because the city helped pay for the Walton Arts Center expansion, people deserve to be represented. Board members are appointed by the city, the U of A, and the Walton Family Foundation. The WAC argues it has a right to review appointed members. Both sides also blame scheduling conflicts as the reason they still haven't settled this. Well, Oklahoma shoppers could see some relief on their grocery bills. The state Senate voted yesterday to eliminate the state's tax on groceries. If the governor signs it, the state's 4.5% tax will go away, saving shoppers around $400 a year. This decision has been a decade in the making, giving Oklahomans the largest single-year tax cut in state history. Scott Harden with the Arkansas Department of Finance and Administration says that Oklahoma and Arkansas are one of just 13 states who still have taxes on groceries.
Like Oklahoma today, that there are those that still have it or are taking action, and ours, Arkansas is in the unique spot because technically we do still have a grocery tax, but it's the reason it's still there is it's a 1/8 basically conservation tax that's required by the state constitution.
Now, Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt says he'll sign any tax cut that come to his desk. The measure is set to go into effect in mid-August. Of course, we'll keep you updated on the latest. And some exciting news for the city of Bentonville. The municipal airport at Thadenfield has been awarded a $300,000 grant from the Arkansas Department of Aeronautics. The funds will be used for construction of a new hangar, access road, as well as streamlining airline operations and some other projects currently in development. The grant adds to the $1.2 million in state grants already received by the municipal airport over the last 2 years. And we'll get to more news in just a minute, but it's Friday. Let's get a check of that forecast heading into the weekend with meteorologist Zach Scott. Zach, is it looking good?
Looking good. Today's breezy. We're on the backside of a cool front that came through Thursday. Knocked us down. We've got highs in the 60s for Northwest Arkansas, 60s, 70s, River Valley. Another gusty day, 20 to 30 mile per hour gusts. Northwest Arkansas, 20 to 25 mile per hour gusts in the River Valley. Again, sunshine, 60s, 70s, not bad. We're warming up. Pretty much copy and paste highs tomorrow. More 60s, Northwest Arkansas, around those low 70s in the River Valley, sunshine. But we do get a break for the winds from the winds on Saturday. Lighter winds are around, but they come roaring back from the south as we go into Sunday, and that's going to help drive in warmer weather. Widespread 70s Sunday. We're back into the 80s Monday, Tuesday. As our next round of warmth builds in ahead of our next cold front, we're going to have the chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Still a lot of details to iron out here, the exact timing, the placement of this system, the strength of it when it comes in. But early indications are we could have a few scattered showers and maybe even some thunderstorms. Some we're going to keep our eyes on. We're going to do that for Tuesday night. On the backside of that front, we'll have a couple of cool days. We'll keep you updated over the next several days. Joe?
All right, thanks for that, Zach. Well, a military veteran is given a proper farewell after serving in Vietnam. His name was Roy Snellgrove, and organizers of the ceremony at the Fort Smith National Cemetery say he didn't have any family living in the area. 5 News photojournalist Laura Castleman shows us how people came together to make sure he received military honors that he deserves.
And we have us standing here and doing this today because of the sacrifices that our military personnel, young men and women, have paid over the years.
I've heard it time and time again. They sign on that dotted line with a debt up to and no less than their life.
Roy's a silent voice right now. He has no one to speak for him.
We wanted Roy to know that he wasn't alone, even after death. He had no known next of kin family. We had the national commander for the Military Order of the Purple Heart even show up to this, all to show their support, the veteran community as a whole, and his caseworker who was here at the funeral serving as the next of kin to receive his flag.
A lot of people forget about our veterans, and I'm not one. You know how you develop a bond with the individual. I will not let Roy's legacy go.
It was really fantastic that we showed up in full force to let one of our comrades know that he's not alone. We all understand what it's like to be alone. Nobody likes that isolation.
If we can't honor them properly and give them the respect due when they pass away, who are we?
Well, thank you for joining us here for the latest news and weather where you live. We hope you have a great weekend.